G'day everyone, welcome to episode 2 of my Arsenal career mode. Make sure to go back and check out the previous episode if you missed it, and make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoy. Getting into this one, we're trying to sell Socrates and Mustafi straight away. Hopefully we can get them out as soon as possible to help increase our transfer budget. If you don't know, I'm not going to be using the transfer budget that the team gave me at the start of the season. I'm going to be only going to be buying players with the money that I make from selling players, so it's like a bit of a net spend career mode. But here we're going to jump into our first Premier League game against Leeds, a newly promoted side. This is the team I'm rocking with. I've decided to try the 4-3-3 formation, but with the front three playing quite narrow. But as you see, Leeds get the first opportunity and Rodrigo just misses to the near post. Early let off there for us. As we're looking forward now, Lacazette to Xhaka. Plays an over-the-top ball to Pepe. Is he going to pass it across to Lacazette? He is, and Lacazette thumps it home on his left foot. Good to see Lacazette getting on the scorer's card. Wasn't too sure whether to play Lacazette or Aubameyang up top to start the season, but I'm going to start with Lacazette playing striker. But if he's out of form, I can always change it around. As Bellerin looked to whip it back post, didn't find anyone, but Tierney makes a good tackle there and tries a crazy shot. Don't get anything out of it. Back to Pepe, back to Aubameyang, tries to shoot, ricochets back to him, plays it through to Granit Xhaka, and Granit Xhaka scores. Xhaka not really known for his goal prowess, and I was surprised he was that far up the pitch, but with this formation, I'm sure it's going to really push him forward a bit more, and hopefully we can get some goals out of the midfield, something that Arsenal really struggles with, in my opinion. But here we're on the attack again, 2-0 up. Aubameyang to Lacazette, to Xhaka, to Ceballos, through to Pepe. Pepe has the pace, and he's going to go all the way. No, he plays it across, and Lacazette again, back post. And that's 2 goals for Lacazette, 3-0 within the first half. Pepe with a great ball there. Tierney on the attack again. Xhaka in the middle to Ceballos. Through to Lacazette. He's gotten through and he scores again. A first half hat-trick for Lacazette in his first Premier League game of this season. Absolutely crazy, and we go on to win easily, 5-2. Didn't really want to put any more highlights in because the game was already over. But a great start there, and you see there Mustafi's sold, so we get 12.5 mil for him. And we tried to sell Ozil, but negotiations did break down, as you see there. But Socrates is going to be on his way out as well, so we got rid of 2 centre-backs, which we needed to do, and we got pretty decent money for them, if I do say so myself. 10 mil for Socrates, not too bad. So we're making moves already early on. Obviously they won't go till January, but at least they're guaranteed to be going, and we've got guaranteed money coming in. In our next game now against West Ham, they played out to Fornals. Bellerin looking to stand him up. It does, but it comes into Haller. Haller just walks past everyone and thumps it at Leno, but Leno's too good and makes a clutch save. Really got lucky there again. But they're on the attack again now with Souček and Haller. I've heard good things about Souček. Not sure about him in real life, but apparently in FIFA he's an absolute beast. Comes to Snodgrass now, he's just ball rolling everywhere. Haller. David Luiz with a good tackle there, but we're not out of trouble yet, and they play it into Souček. Plays it back to Haller, and Haller this time scores despite the diving block attempt from, I think that was Gabriel, and Leno didn't really have much of a chance to save that one. But we're on the attack now, and Pepe plays it through to Lacazette, and Lacazette thumps it, but a great save by Randolph, the West Ham goalkeeper. I haven't heard of that guy before, but he's pulled off a miraculous save there. As we get into the second half now, and Aubameyang finds Lacazette wide open. He should score, and he does score, so we tie it up early on in the second half here. Aubameyang finding the informed Lacazette, and Lacazette's just scoring for fun at the moment. But West Ham looking to counter here with Noble to Haller. Plays it through to Souček. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correct. Haller back to Souček. Gabriel tries to stand him up. The ball roll comes to Noble. Plays it to Haller. David Luiz, what are you doing, son? Plays it back to Noble, and I think he's onside. He is. And West Ham take the lead again. And they go up 2-1. 10 minutes to go, and they're on the attack again. Haller just ball rolls past Gabriel. That's mostly on me though, and David Luiz can't recover in time. And they go up 3-1, and that's going to be the end of the game. So disappointing result there. Straight into our next game now against Leicester. Still rocking the 4-3-3. I think I changed it a little bit. I put Xhaka in more of a holding role and have Partey and Ceballos who hopefully can get a little bit more forward and help the forwards out. But yeah, this Leicester team is quite good. So this is not an easy game by any stretch. And we start off terrible again. Every single game, the other team always starts off better. And Tielemans absolutely does Xhaka and thumps it past Leno. Leno can't even react. And Tielemans, I have a feeling you'll be seeing more of him as it comes to Vardy. They're on the attack again. David Luiz dives in. Tielemans not offside, I should say, and he thumps home his second goal. 2-0, Leicester up. Both goals scored by Tielemans. Tierney now tries to get it to Aubameyang, but a woeful pass there, and it falls to Maddison, who plays it through to Tielemans again, but this time he gives it to Vardy. And Vardy, can he get past Luiz? He does. He plays it back to Tielemans, posting in, and Tielemans has got a hat-trick within the first 30 minutes. This is absolutely woeful from Arsenal. Really going to have to pull a rabbit out of the hat here to get any points from this game now. But Ceballos plays it to Aubameyang, and Aubameyang unselfishly plays it across to Lacazette, who has an open goal basically, and gets one back before half-time into the second half now. Can we get an early one? That'll give us a chance. Xhaka pushes forward to Pepe. Pepe tries to cut back, but he finds Ceballos, who plays it through to Lacazette, and Lacazette scores. Lacazette is scoring everything, it seems like, for us. So we're only down 1 now, with a good chunk of the game left to go, but Leicester on the attack. Tielemans to Vardy. Vardy ball rolls, cuts back. Messing around with us, we can't afford to commit to a bad challenge in the box, and it plays it back to Tielemans. No one's marking him, and he's scored all 4, I believe. 4 goals for Tielemans. This is insane. Our defence is woeful. Partey now plays it out to Aubameyang. Can we make another run, another comeback? Partey to Lacazette, to Dani Ceballos, and he gets it home on the left. Dani Ceballos set up there with the assist from Lacazette, and we're only down 1 goal again, 4 goals to 3, but Leicester trying to kill the game off now. Tielemans, no, not again. This time he gives it to Vardy, and Vardy on his non-preferred left foot thumps it home, and he's going to end the game there. Absolutely disgraceful defensive performance from us. Look at that, they had 5 shots for 5 goals. Apparently only 4 of their shots are on target, yet they scored 5 times. I don't know how that works. You tell me. Gonna have to really respond now against Fulham. You see, after that game, I decided to change the formation back to 5 at the back. After that woeful defensive performance, I decided I needed an extra man or two. But it doesn't seem to be working, as Fulham have the first attack, and they score with Lookman. It looked offside, but I guess not. Aubameyang now to Lacazette, to Thomas Partey. Waiting for the runner. Very slow build-up here. Aubameyang, who sees Tierney in acres of space out wide. He's going to drive in, play it back to Aubameyang, and he's just going to finesse it home. Absolutely no pressure there by the Fulham defence, and Aubameyang finally getting into the goal action. You'd think he'd be scoring them all, but it's Lacazette playing down the middle who's been scoring absolutely everything. And Bellerin now sees Aubameyang again. Is he onside? He is. Cuts round, basically a carbon copy goal of the first one. Same spot, same result. You can't leave him open in the box. That's just a disaster. And we go up 2-1 just before the half now. Tierney coming through with Aubameyang. Aubameyang waiting for Tierney, and Tierney's going to shoot, and he's... I can't believe he didn't score that. I thought that was a goal for sure. Just wide of the post. As we get into the second half now, you see Fulham are actually leading in possession, which is quite unusual, but we're leading on the scoreboard, which is where it matters most. And Pepe is just going to play it through to Lacazette, and Lacazette's going to thump it on his left top corner, and Lacazette still keeping the momentum as we go up 3-1. Fulham now with the corner. Pepe heads it out, but it looks like it's going to come right back as it falls to Loftus-Cheek, to Mitrovic, and he's onside. Jeez, it looked off again, but no, they say he was onside, and it's 3-2. So we're really making hard work of this game as Partey to Pepe, over the top to Lacazette, and Lacazette's gonna... Oh my god! Oh, is it... Oh my god, what a shot. That would have been the greatest goal of the season. What would you call that? Like a left-footed backward flick? As Xhaka unselfishly plays it to Lacazette, and this time on his left foot scores. My god, I wish his previous shot went in. That would have been the best goal I think I've ever scored on FIFA. That was insane. As we get the win there, 4 goals to 2. You see, we dominated in the shots, but they actually had more possession, which is a little bit worrying, to be honest. But maybe it's just because it's early in the season, still getting used to the gameplay. As we're going to come up against Sheffield now. Both formations running 5 at the back. Sheffield shouldn't really be a problem for us. As you see the lineup I'm going with, pretty much the lineup I'm going to be running the whole season unless I decide to go back to the 4-3-3. But as you see, these kits are a bit of a clash. I hated playing this game just because of the kits that were chosen. I guess I didn't look to change them, as Lacazette still scoring for absolute fun. But Sheffield now trying to get an equaliser early on. David Luiz tries to stand up Mousset, deflect back to Mousset, who plays it through to Norwood. No one was tracking him. A goal for Sheffield as they tie it up 1-1 in the first half. Lacazette now tries to find Aubameyang, and he does, and Aubameyang just finesses it near post. I think I tried to go far post if I do remember correctly, but terrible keeping there. Can't believe he let that go in near post. And Lacazette thumps another one on his left too. Didn't know Lacazette had a left foot like this. But you see we play the ball over the top now to one of our new faces, Willian. Can he score? It's saved, but Aubameyang's there for the easy tap in. Looks like we brought on Willian for Lacazette there and put Aubameyang down the middle, and he's already scoring. As Willian sees Aubameyang again through down the middle. A great through ball. Is he going to go himself? You bet he isn't. He absolutely thumps that. As this has just become an absolute beatdown now. Up 5-1 and we're still going for more. Showing no mercy, which is what I like to see. Aubameyang plays it through to Thomas Partey. Aubameyang continues his run. No one covers him. And he scores again. I believe that's his hat-trick if I remember right. It's at least 3 surely. Aubameyang showing that it doesn't matter if he plays, if it's him or Lacazette down the middle, they're both going to produce. As you see, Sheffield only had 1 shot. They did score, which is a bit unfortunate, but hey, that's a better defensive performance. As we change gears now, we're going to get into the Europa League. Going to be using the backup squad. Let me know if you guys think I should be rotating the main squad so these things don't happen. You see all the negatives on the ratings. That's just due to the new match fitness and sharpness on FIFA 21. But yeah, as you see, Braga, they get on the attack straight away and they thump one home near post. Runarsson couldn't keep that one out, and not a good start, and they're looking to go up 2-0 now. We are playing away from home. We always know that's a bit of a kryptonite for Arsenal. As Ainsley Maitland-Niles gives away the penalty. Absolutely silliness there from him, and a bad tackle. Bad decision on my part. Am I going to guess the right way? I am, but I'm still not going to get there. Runarsson letting me down there a little bit, but a very well taken penalty as we go ahead into the second half now, down 2-0. We play it to Eddie Nketiah, to El Neni, up to Saka, one of my favourite players at the club. Nketiah plays it through to Joe Willock. Willock shoots it, but it's a great save by the Braga goalkeeper there. And we fast forward now to the 76th minute, and Braga are looking for another one. And they somehow get the ball there off, I think that was, who was that? I think that was Mari maybe? It wasn't Saliba, but we end up losing 3-0. You see the stats there, absolutely fuming. A terrible result. And that might cost us if we don't start picking up wins with this backup squad, because I don't want to have to be relying on my main men to win these easy Europa League games. But you see there, Xhaka I think is already fully developed, and Özil will hopefully be making his way out of the club soon, so hopefully more funds will be added to the budget. But that's going to be it for me. Guys, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed. It really helps me out. Until next episode, thanks for watching. Peace.